you suck them dry? Not like that. Don't be disgusting.
I've said many times in my lives, you guys, that I was 22 when I was bitten, which would mean I was born in 1866.
Well, slap my thigh and call me Shirley, because today we've hit the jackpot, the motherlode of delusion, the Everest of are you kidding me? Anyway, so I was scrolling through TikTok last night because clearly I have nothing better to do with my life, and I stumbled upon a gem, a creator called Sam the Vampire who claims to have, wait for it, vampire powers. Yeah, I know the title and the thumbnail kind of gave that away, didn't they? At first I did think, oh, it's probably just satire. She's a fellow funny bone tickler. But no, she's as serious as a vampire at a blood bank. Now, I'm not saying she doesn't believe she's a vampire, but she's putting on a performance worthy of an Oscar if the category was best attempt to convince people that you're a mythical creature. So fasten your seatbelts, put on your garlic necklaces, and ready your wooden stakes. We're about to delve into arguments so unconvincing, they make the flat earth theory look like peer-reviewed research. And if by the end of this you find yourself convinced, well, maybe the internet just isn't for you. Please subscribe.
Many of you have been asking me if I have any powers, and the answer is yes, but I don't like to give away all of my secrets.
Holy testicle Tuesdays! We're about to be initiated into the inner sanctum of vampire secrets. The hush-hush stuff that Big Vampire has been keeping under wraps. You know, the kind of insider info that makes WikiLeaks look like a high school gossip column. We're about to spill some Transylvanian tea. The kind of knowledge that would make Count Dracula himself rise up from his coffin just to say, would you mind not talking about that, please? So get your notebooks ready, or better yet, carve it into a wooden stake. Because once you know these secrets, there's no going back. Ooh.
I can read minds sometimes, though it's not like I hear people's thoughts constantly. I have to really focus, and you have to be really open to it.
And by really open to it, I assume what you actually mean is that we would need to completely dismiss everything based in reality. So what you're saying is you're not a full-time mind reader, just a part-time psychic. I said psychic, not psycho. How very convenient. I suppose that means you only tune in to the thoughts that are broadcast by other people who believe that they are vampires as well. Or can you read the minds of normal people? People like me. What? I'm normal-ish?
I can hypnotize people when I want something, and I can seduce whoever I want.
What, so you're just strolling around sprinkling your irresistible charm on people who didn't ask for it? That's not creepy at all. Someone give this woman a medal, or maybe some handcuffs and a one-way ticket to a padded cell. I'm almost too scared to ask what's next on your agenda. What do you do with the people you seduce, young Samantha? Do you suck them dry? Not like that. Don't be disgusting. I meant suck their blood until there's none left. What the hell is wrong with you people?
When threatened, I can exhibit superhuman strength.
Oh, well, you should have said, so you're not just any old vampire then, you're a Twilight level vampire. Look, if you want me to take your Transylvanian membership card seriously, maybe don't go overboard. Oh, I can lift the card and read your deepest, darkest thoughts. Yeah, sure you can. Sam, how about you step into the ring with Tyson Fury and show off that superhuman strength? That should be a walk in the park for you. Can we just go back to the good old days when vampires were just socially awkward people who had a biting fetish? I can wrap my head around that. But mind reading, hypnotizing, sparkling like a disco ball in the sun? Come on, even Flat Earth is more believable than that.
A lot of these things come naturally to all vampires, and some of them are learned. I've spent many years on this earth and have encountered many different types of humans and other creatures that have taught me many, many things. I'm in danger, and my life is being threatened every single day because I've come out of the casket, so to speak, and have come forward with my identity as a vampire.
That was actually pretty good. Come out of the casket. So you're the vampire who's crying wolf on TikTok then? Oh no, my life's in danger because I pretend to be a creature of the night. Really? The only thing you're in danger of is ending up in a padded cell, complete with a therapist who specializes in Twilight delusions. And if you really were a vampire with all these superhuman abilities, then why'd you fear for your life? Couldn't you just eat people like me who are calling you out? And look, I didn't want to point out the obvious here, but wearing red contacts while using a TikTok filter doesn't actually mean you're a real vampire.
Think what you want, believe what you want. If you don't believe me, that's fine.
Well, that's just as well, because we done. In fact, I would go as far as saying the only people who would believe you are the other crazies on the internet who are also pretending to be vampires. What the hell for? Now, if you liked the whole vampire look and you were posting fun videos of how you put your outfits together, or whatever it is cool people watch online these days, then nobody would say a word. You're a pretty girl, but your looks will only get you so far. Now, a very long time ago, a wise man shared some words of wisdom with me that have never left me. I've never forgotten them. And watching Sam the Vampire here has just reminded me of it. And the words of wisdom were this. Remember, all women are temperamental, especially women like Sam here. 10% temper, 90% mental.
You don't have to. But honestly, it doesn't matter. Because no matter how many years I spend, sometimes I feel so alone.
Stop being nuts on the internet then, and more than likely you'll make some friends. And if you're 200 years old and you still haven't found the one, I bet even Dracula had a love life. If you've been around for 2 centuries and you're still swiping left on immortality, maybe it's time for some soul searching. And I don't mean the kind where you're looking for a fresh soul to snack on. You started off with the whole "if you don't believe me, that's fine" spiel, but then you took a detour into Lonelyville. Look, if you're that ancient and still can't find a boyfriend or a girlfriend, maybe the problem isn't the dating pool. Maybe it's the vampire in the mirror. Ever think of that?
I'm gonna be here long after you're all gone. And I'm glad that I have this platform to take down my innermost thoughts. And I know that you're all thirsting to hear more.
So you've never heard of a diary then? Or are they too 19th century for you? Because I think that's where your inner TikTok, sorry, I meant thoughts, really belong. But who am I to stop your relentless march towards social media immortality? What's the end game though? Outlive us all? Unless you've got a coffin and a stash of garlic necklaces, good luck with that. And your tale of transformation. I was all set to sit here sipping on some red wine. Blood. And listen to your vampire origin story. But oh no, you've made a 15-minute, 5-part bloody video series about it. Now I scrolled and scrolled to find what I could find on Sam, and it's nothing more than a glorified bed story. But wait for it, Jack the Ripper. No, that's right, Jack the Ripper. So you're telling us you were saved by a caped savior who snacks on notorious serial killer. What's next? An Oscar nomination for your life, right? Listen, if you want to role play as the love child of Edward Cullen and Buffy the Vampire Slayer, go for it. But maybe keep real life tragedies out of your fan fiction, okay? No harm, no foul until you go making Jack the Ripper your personal plot device.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but I'm gonna say this for any new followers or old followers or anyone who's confused. I got banned from doing lives for misinformation.
Hang on a second. You mean to tell me that a social media platform isn't happy that you were trying to convince people that you're a real life blood-sucking vampire? Well, I never. Who do these people think they are? Going around acting like they're real businesses who need to make money from advertisers?
For saying I'm a vampire. Well, if I have to make this video for the trolls out there, if you have a problem with me saying I'm a vampire, why are you here?
Well, I'm glad you asked, and I can only speak for myself here, but the reason I'm here is because I troll my way through the internet looking for crazy people like you to make content about. And when I typed crazy into TikTok, there you were.
Why don't you just tell yourself that I'm an actress or a thespian?
What the hell has your sexual preference got to do with anything? It's irrelevant. And I, for one, don't care if you're gay. All I care about is that you're trying to convince people that you're a vampire. Wonder if anyone will get that joke.
Or that this is satire. Instead of taking the time out of your day to report me for saying I'm a vampire. Like, do you have nothing better to do with your life? What?
To be honest, no I don't. I literally spend my days looking for people like you to make videos about. And I can't be the only one who sees the irony in her last statement. I mean, which one of us is spending all their time on TikTok trying to get people to believe that they're a 135-year-old vampire who was saved from a madman by another madman, Jack the Ripper? And the other madman, who just happened to be a vampire, decided he didn't want to kill you, he was just going to bite you and turn you into a vampire instead. No, anyway, I could have carried on talking about Sam the Vampire for a hell of a lot longer, but, well, there is no but. I just like saying but, almost as much as I like saying bottom.
Bottom.
Anyway, sorry this is a shorter video than usual, but I've got some real life business stuff that I've been having to take care of over the past week, and it's eaten into so much of my time, you wouldn't believe it, even if I told you, which I'm not going to, because I'm just not going to. Don't be so bloody nosy. But as of 5:30 yesterday, real life business is no longer going to be getting in my way. So lots more to come from me, and if I can pull my finger out of my butt, I hear a rumor that I might even be able to start putting out one extra video every week. If you come across anything online that you think would make a fun video, then join my Discord server, which is linked below, and you can share your ideas with me there. There's a room called Video Ideas or something really imaginative like that. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Love you, bye.
Alright, watch this next. But before you do, make sure you subscribe. By order of the Creaky Blinder.